What is going on, everybody? Welcome to tonight's Mystery Knife Giveaway live event. My goodness, I was I was really backwards tonight. I'm sorry I was late. I realized because my wife was like, hey, our son's got golf at 7. Are you gonna take him? I said, no, I got my live stream at 7. And she was like, why are you doing it at 7? Don't you usually do it at 8? And I was like, no, I always do it at 7. She was like, no, you don't. You do it at 8. And I was like, oh, yeah, geez. I was like, well, I already told everybody I was doing it at 7. And she was like, okay. So she left, and then I was like, wait a minute. She's leaving already? And I look at the clock, and I'm like, oh, my God, it is literally 15 minutes to 7. So I scrambled to put this together, and I still have not put the prize knives in their pouches, so we're gonna do that. I'm also wearing a yellow shirt, which is not something that I ever do, so I'm sure that'll be great for the reflectivity tonight. This was rushed. Sorry if everything's a little sloppy. I rushed it all out here. So, anyways, oh my gosh, I don't even have my beverage. What am I doing? Discombobulated. Okay, here we go. So, I want to give you guys a huge applause. I had combined with all of the winners and an extra person who messaged me and the extra winner from last week's live stream and the 3 winners from my Patreon, I actually had a grand total of 15 people to communicate with. All 15 people, almost every week, there's an error. Somebody forgets to include information, right? And it's just 2 winners. All 15 people gave me all their details. It was the easiest 15 shipping labels I made ever. I think it took me maybe like 30 minutes to get everything done because everybody had given me the right information. I didn't really have to talk with anybody about their stuff. So thank you guys for making that easy on me. Crazy stream last week. So fun to do. I'm so glad that it's done and the prizes are ready to go. Oh man, I'm so happy to get back to regular streams. But I appreciate when people listen and they send me the right info. It makes it so much easier to pack everything up. And the shipping for all the prizes only totaled out to, let me think. The grand total for shipping was $182. Not terrible. How do I do people's? I just ask them to, I tell them to, I try to make the instructions as simple as possible. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of how it is nowadays. Hey, dude, appreciate Tornado vid, all still available. Oh, awesome. Well, hey, guys, check out the Tornado, the Tempest Knives Tornado, still available. They have the dark mode versions on Blade Binge, which I have a link for down in the description. So, since I don't even have the knives in the pouches yet, I get to do that during the stream, which means you guys can enjoy a normal stream, but I have to sit here and one by one put the prizes in the pouches. Off camera, so you guys can't see what they are. Let's go ahead and get the coins out. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll work. One of those is a brothel coin. Let's use that one. There we go. There we go. That way all the coins are in their pouches. On the Edge, welcome Knights Around. Welcome back to the Knights Around. Looks like he was a gold. Cool. Yeah, no problem. I can do this. Yeah. Oh boy, I have some cool stuff to show you guys. A lot of cool stuff. There's cool stuff that's coming to the channel. I got one thing tonight that's gonna blow your mind. We'll talk about it here in just a little bit. Yeah, I don't know about, I know a lot of you guys right now have snow. Like, it went from just, kind of like dusty snow, and then it picked up a little bit. Now the whole ground is covered. And it's not even, apparently it's going to keep picking up until like midnight. So I got the dogs inside. Everything's ready, I hope. And my wife and I are putting together a home gym tomorrow in the garage. So that should be fun. Thanks for the memberships, Bradford Mitchell. Appreciate that. We just said, I was like, man, we cannot coordinate our schedules. One of us is always gone at the gym, and I said, you know, my wife was like, why don't we just go ahead and like buy the rest? Because we've always had like a few dumbbells, and we have like a squat rack, and we have like some bands and stuff. And she's like, why don't we just buy the rest of the equipment? So we bought some new benches, we bought some bars, we bought a bunch more weights, we bought a rack of dumbbells up to 85 pounds. I bought a cable machine, which is going to be most of the assembly, and then a whole bunch of like mounting racks for everything. And then she got a fan bike. It was quite a bit. And then we had to buy flooring. So we're going to wake up tomorrow morning, start cleaning out the garage in the cold. It's going to suck. Start cleaning out one side of because we have a big section that's a 2-car, and then we have another one beside it that's a single car. So the part that's the double car, that's where that's the section that's going to be partially converted into a gym. Uh-oh, hold on. It's the stupid perspective thing. And now it's upside down. That makes no sense. Okay. WTF? Oh, look, the whole perspective changed. Or the aspect ratio changed. YouTube is so weird. Sorry about that. Could you guys hear me the whole time? Yeah, now you can see way more knives, too. My bad. I don't know what the heck that was all about. Holy production, yeah. Yeah, this is a high class. Can you not see how advanced YouTuber I am? I'm so advanced. Only the highest levels of technology are used here on the Metal Complex YouTube channel. I got sticks in here I can rub together to make fire for warmth. If I pedal fast enough, I can keep all the lights on. We're good to go. 2026. Where's the link? It's in the description. Right here. See it? These words say how to enter, and then the rest of the words down here say link in the description. That's the bottom words have the specific instructions. Do I sell knives on behalf of viewers? I do not do that, and I'll tell you why. Because the channel gets about 8 million views a month, and if I opened that up, my full-time job would be selling knives for viewers. So unfortunately, I cannot do that. But you can join my Patreon or my Discord community through Patreon, and you guys can sell them to each other, or you can join Blade Binge for free. It's hard to see the details on mobile. Oh yeah, you just open the description. I mean, I get it. My eyesight's going. My wife kept making fun of me because I couldn't read. I could not make out the instructions on the back of this medicine bottle because we were trying to read how much to give our littlest one. She's had a little cold. She's fine now. And I was like, I can't read it. It's too small. And she was like, put my reading glasses on. And I was like, no. I don't need reading glasses. I was like, I have the vision of a hawk. I was like, I can go all the way to the back of the living room and I can see what time it is on the kitchen stove. I don't need your glasses. She said, just put them on and see if you can read it. Well, I put them on and I could read it just fine. So I guess I need, I guess I need glasses. I'm 38. I thought I'd make it to at least 40. I'm at the point, I'm at like whatever that stage is where when I wake up, my left foot's really stiff. Like, it's just stiff. And I'm like, why is this happening? I'm just mad at my foot every morning. Like, it's fine. I take a few steps and it's fine. I'm like, why are you not working? Like, the right foot's fine. Pick up the slack, stupid foot. Yeah, apparently you start getting old in your late 30s or something. I'd also hate that the chat always goes to top chat. What is that shit? Thank you for reminding me to change it to live chat. And everybody in here, if you want to see what people are actually saying in real time, go to the very top of your chat box where it says live chat, or it says top chat, and change it to live chat. That really pisses me off. Oh, God. Oh, I do. The iPad is charged. Okay, I have to get back to, like, putting these things in pouches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we got the coins. Oh, some of these are going to be fixed blades, guys. I got to start giving away fixed blades, so I hope you guys are okay with that, okay? What I'm going to do here is I've got a little bit of some crap in my throat myself, so I'm going to sound a little froggy tonight. That was a weird sentence. But there's going to be little pieces of paper that just say the word fixed, because obviously I can't cram a fixed blade in there. So that's just how we're going to do that. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to mix in 5 fixed blades for the prizes. I'm not even going to write the word out. I'm just going to put the letter F on there. That's easy. 5 pouches right there. In fact, let's do it like this. And so right here, all of the coin pouches are going to have fixed blades in them. A quick explanation of the coins. If you draw a pouch with a coin in it, you get the knife. You get whatever knife is in there. But if you get the coin, you get to spin the wheel. And the wheel has 12 slots on it. 9 of the 12 slots are nothing. They say poo-poo town. You get nothing. You just get what you won from the pouch. But, god dang it, I forgot. Okay, that one's got one in there. If you get one of the yellow slots, one of the yellow slots says spin again. One says Spaghetti Wizard, which means you win a gas station knife. And the last one says jackpot. And if you get jackpot, you literally win all of the pouches all at once. 20 knives all at once. And if nobody wins a jackpot, we put a premium knife in the jackpot pool. That way, if nobody wins one, the jackpot pool just keeps getting more and more and more full of premium knives. That way, there's never a time where the jackpot is worthless. It's always worth something. Yeah, so you could win big. We did see somebody win a pretty big jackpot here. I think it was a 10-knife jackpot. So he won a few premiums and a whole bunch of additional knives. So, yeah, you could win like that. Okay, so I got 5, so I got to load up 15 more pouches and continue to talk and entertain you guys and run this stream. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best. 1, 2, what's that one? Sure. Put a Kershaw in there. All right, what's up? I have no now followers and no channel. MC, I have no followers and no channel. I mean, that's okay. Like, you don't need followers or a channel to be a valid person or participant. Is it the proximal? I guess you'll have to wait and see. I mean, eventually somebody will definitely win that knife. 3. Sorry, guys, I'm pulling prizes here. What's that? That looks premium. Yep. What's that? Ooh, that's cool. I'll put that in there, too. What's that? Awesome. That's going in, too. Have you ever done SHOT Show? Listen, I'm going to disappoint and shock a lot of you. I have never been to a knife show outside of just like a gun show and they have knives there. I've never been to a show. I am the only knife YouTuber. I am one of the biggest knife tubers on earth. I've never been to a show, and it's because our life has progressed here locally. Like my wife and I, our life has like exploded with this channel. When I started the channel, I had one child and he was new. And now I have 3 children, and most of my extended family lives here with me. And so we are so busy. It's just crazy. Life is crazy, you know? Eventually I'll make it to a show. I just haven't made it yet. Marone Amaryllis, thank you for your donation. MC, I won a knife last week and I forgot. Thanks to you saying my name correctly on the first try. I hope I said it correctly tonight. I don't know how many times I've been called armadillo. No, that's people can't even try. You should have your. I remember you. You should have your tracking, by the way. What's the OTA next to the top letter D? Oh, that's a scarab. This is a Microtech scarab, but it's a special version where it's all red Cerakote. I saw this on NC Blade and I was like, I have to buy that. It's just cool. Like it's almost cartoonish. It's kind of like gas stationy, but it's an authentic Microtech Scarab 2 Gen 3. It's just all red. I just thought it was neat. So I bought it. Now I have a red one. I own 3 Scarabs now. Hey, thanks for donation, Scott. 1-year membership. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, sometimes those like really colorful, like all one color. You know why I bought it? I'll tell you exactly why. When I was younger, it was in the early 2000s. I think it was the cat eye generation of Chevy Silverado. Like one of my favorite pickup trucks of all time is the 2004 Chevy Silverado Super Sport. And the reason I like it so much, it was the first time that I had seen a production truck, like a sport truck, where everything was body color. Like the entire truck is body color. And there's no chrome or anything on it. And it's got like the sportier wheels and it says SS on the side. And I was like, oh my God, that is the coolest truck I've ever seen. And I realized I was like, I love the all body color look. I don't want all that extra chrome or steel or brushed satin. I just really love that body color mixed with black. So I think I kind of gravitate towards that. And something about the red on the Super Sports, it was just awesome. That truck only came in a few colors, but the red one's awesome. The Super Sport, I don't know what motor was in that, but I know that it roughly had 350 horsepower, which was a big deal in 2004 for a truck. Right now, that's like standard. But back then, like a standard truck was making 250 to 280 horsepower. So 350 in a sport truck, like that was a big deal. I don't know what motor. I bet it was a 454. There's no way it was a 4. Now, you're talking about the old Super Sports, like the early 90s Super Sports. Those had the 454s. But the 2004s, I'm not sure what motor that was. 454 big block was in the early 90s Super Sports, but not the Cat Eye, not the 2004s. LS360, 60 sounds right. Same motor that they had in the Corvettes, just not tuned the same way, I think. I might be wrong about that. Okay, give me a sec. Let me put a few knives in a few pouches, okay? I just have to put this stuff on the floor here. Where'd the pouches go? There they are. Okay, we're going to do a group of 5 here. We're just going to knock it out. 1, 2, what is this? Let's open this up. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, yo, somebody's going to be happy with that one. 2, what's this? Oh, that's a good one too. Hearing screaming upstairs, so I hope everybody's okay. Have to assume Mom's got it under control. There's the Proximal. I'm just going to say it. That's in there. What's that? Yep, that's a good one. Ooh, shiny boy. Damascus boy going in there. Just got the Shadow Combat Troodon and picked up a Buster FG from my buddy NC, but it should be arriving tomorrow. That's awesome. I bet you're pumped. What are you? Oh, yeah, cool. Heck yeah. American made. There we go. So what do we got up here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I did 11 of them. Okay. Let me put some of these boxes on the floor so I can sit down. Just got to knock it out a little at a time. Okay. Take a break there and let's read some chat. What? Matt J, what, the new Denko model that has a 1/4-inch blade stock? No, I did not know about that. What is it? What does he call it? Does he have it on Instagram? I'll go look. How do you get a free knife? You mean, how do I get free knives, or how do you get a free knife from me? You enter. Tonight's a live drawing. There'll be 2 winners. I'm going to set 20 identical pouches out on the table here in a little bit. And they're full of random stuff. Sometimes premium, sometimes not. If your name is drawn, all you have to do is follow the instructions on this big square right in the middle of the screen. If your name is drawn, you pick 2 pouches, and whatever's inside those pouches, you get to keep them. You might win, $80 worth of knives. You might win $500 worth of knives. You might get a coin, spin the wheel, and hit jackpot and win every single knife. Just have to wait and see. It's a Knife Center exclusive. When does it drop? I need to know about this. You might win nothing like the rest of us, right? That's exactly right. There's only ever 2 winners, but here's the deal. Whether you are a positive boy or you are a negative boy, whether you're a happy boy or a whiny boy, right? You have the exact same chance as everybody else here. Everybody who ever won also said, I'm never going to win, right? Got to believe. You got to believe. You got to pray to the knife gods. Got to pray to RNG. This, whatever they say. Happy boy here. I try to make the stream fun so that even the people who don't win still have a good time. 8020 XXXL MCR top flipper wheels good. Favorite. Top flipper wheels? Like where they wheel the top of it and they have like the ridges on there. It really depends on the design. And off the top of my head, I can't think of any that are like that, but I have enjoyed some. It's just hard to remember everything that I've handled. I bet chat could answer you. I'm gonna do 5. I'm gonna put 5 more in pouches here, guys. Hold on. What do we got here? What the heck are you? Ooh, oh, I bet somebody loved this. That's cool. All right, I'll put that in there. I forget what's over here because the tub, like I have the tub of gas station knives that must weigh 300 or 400 pounds, but I have another tub right beside it that's got nice knives in it that must weigh 200 or 300 pounds. And I don't always know what's in there because it's the prize zone, you know. Can I play the Shaq Fu soundtrack? I'm gonna guess that that's copyright. The Nintendo stuff, largely not something that Nintendo cared, like old NES music, not something I'm gonna have an issue with. Sorry, let's see here. Rob's Nerdy Knives. MC, have you checked out the mini MSI or the mini Cedar? Any updates to the compact Excalibur in March or April? I'm 4 subscribers away from 11K and almost at the note when I started watching. Oh, yeah, nice. Awesome, man. Go sub to Rob's Nerdy Knives. He needs 4 subs to get to 11,000. Go click on Rob's name and subscribe to him. Get him there. I almost bought the MSI today, but I ended up with something else that you're going to find out about down the road. Yeah, Excalibur shipping anywhere between currently and probably mid to late March, perhaps April. That's the current estimate. And I have to stress that word, guys. It is an estimate. Do not go all over the internet and say that I guaranteed that they would ship out within that time frame. That is an estimate. We are working on it. There's a lot of people who ordered. Oh, that's fun. A little Christmas. I forgot that I had a little Christmas themed knife in there. We'll do that one. What's this? Yeah, sure, that'll work. God, these are knives that have been sitting there for a long time. What are you? Are you a premium knife? You feel like a premium knife. Oh yeah. Holy moly. That's a $300 knife. Is that one even gonna fit? Yeah, it fits. One more. Sorry guys, I'll get back to. Oh, cool. Heck yeah, awesome. All right, fun. I'll get back to it here. I'm trying to keep up. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Full attention. Sorry. Does my Medford suck too? No, I fixed it, and let me tell you, I was so disappointed in this, the Merc 1, because it felt so nice, and it kept failing out of the box. I messaged DLT, and you guys got it. Like, people are like, why wouldn't you just add oil, like, right there in the video? Because it's a dealer loaner. I do anything they don't like, and I automatically have to pay for it. It's a super expensive knife. So I messaged DLT, and I said, can I put a shot of Rem oil in this? Right? And then do my thing, carry, and experience all it. They said, yeah, no problem. Guess what? 250 deployments. Not only has it not failed since then, it's totally fine. This is legitimately one of the hardest firing dual action automatic knives that I have ever experienced. That opening firing is insane. I went from being super disappointed in the Merc 1 to loving it. I'll go ahead and tell you guys right now, I told DLT, never mind, I'll buy it. It's awesome. That's actually where I'm at with it. What's up? What? Oh, you want me to show them that? Okay. This is a super cool. So my daughter really likes this. And she brought it to me because it was upstairs. So Herman Knives sent me, out of nowhere, a pen. And it's really cool. And my daughter absolutely loves it. So she brought it down here for me to show you guys. Isn't that awesome? What's your favorite part about it, huh? Come here. You can talk. What's your favorite part about this?
I like the jewel parts.
You like the parts that look like jewels?
Yeah.
That is a super nice pen. Very, very cool. You push down here, and then you click this over, and it releases it. Isn't that neat? Pretty cool, right? Yeah. I bet you'll do a lot of drawing with that.
So like this, you push it down, and then you
click it over. Good job. You got it down. Pretty awesome. What are you guys going to watch tonight?
I don't know.
You don't know? Whose turn is it to pick?
I think we're watching a Marvel movie.
Oh, you're watching a Marvel movie?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks for showing me. Do you want me to hold on to that, or you want to take it?
I'm going to take it.
Okay. All right.
Bye.
Bye. See ya. See ya. She was the one who popped in years ago and asked if I wanted biscotti and meatballs. She was much younger than when she popped in very enthusiastically and was like, do you want biscotti and meatballs? Some of you guys might have been in here because I was completely surprised by that. She just kicked the door in. She's like, Mom's making spaghetti and meatballs. That was a fun one. Yeah, I opened that up and I was like, oh my gosh, but my daughter was like, that is awesome. She just lost it over that pen. I was like, that does look like a pen that you would definitely enjoy. Tonight, I think they ordered pizza. Friday nights are usually pizza and movie. So I think they got, my son doesn't like red sauce on the pizza. He likes a white sauce. Garlic Parmesan. So I think it's stuffed crust, garlic Parmesan with sausage and bacon, I think is what they ended up with. Pretty solid pizza, honestly. So, but anyways, Medford Merc 1. Yeah, this is mine now. I love it because the machining and the finish work was all incredible. It was just the firing reliability. And I thought, well, obviously, maybe it just needs a shot of oil, but I can't, so I did the unboxing. I was bummed out. I was like, well, so I put an Instagram video up and I said, it's way better than I thought. I actually really like it now. And in the final review, I will make sure that everybody knows that. How much? It's super expensive, but, you know, people are always saying, oh, it's overpriced. And while I do think the price is slightly high, I think people forget that you can't compare a Microtech OTF to a Medford OTF because the Medford OTF is a mid-tech. It is a much more hands-on, it is far less automated processes occur for that knife to be created. Now, it might still accomplish the same thing, but the Medford Merc 1 costs substantially more to create than the Microtech Combat Troodon, for example, right? Should it be over $600? No. Does it deserve to cost quite a bit more than a production Microtech OTF? Absolutely. I talk about that in the review. My wife Italian? No, she is not. No. She does have black hair and green eyes and olive skin, kind of. So, I mean, like, I think people might assume that, but I think she's more French. There's a live, my wife and I have done multiple live streams. The live stream we did at 4,000 subs, if you go far enough back in my live streams, my wife and I did a live stream together at the 4K mark. You can see what she looks like. Yeah. Yeah, I consider myself lucky. Buck making their 110 model into a thinner version with MagnaCut looks good. See it yet, MC? Believe it'll have a pocket clip too. Actually, that sounds pretty cool, actually. I might have to stop making fun of the Buck 110. That sounds pretty modernized. Not like Buck cares what I think. New to the knife, and that's not a slight against Buck. Buck has one of the biggest legacies, if not the largest knife legacy ever. So super successful company, and they are known for making good knives. New to the knife hobby, but I have about a dozen decent $30-ish knives. Bought a Bel Air on your recommendation and love it. Keep up the cool bit. Hey, yeah, for sure. Thanks, man. I'm glad that you're happy with something that was recommended to you from this channel's content. Where's that full Damasteel Ishtar? Gosh darn, you're ruining it. You're ruining it for everybody. I'm just kidding. Let's get that out. Would you like to see my next major acquisition? Oh, this is now mine. This is a super premium Herman Ishtar that is full, please excuse my yellow t-shirt, 100% Damasteel. The entire knife. Yes, it's heavy. The entire knife is Damasteel. It is incredible. Incredible. Unbelievable action. It is perfect. This is now far and away my most expensive Herman. And my absolute top dog Herman. Way too beautiful to say no to. Absolutely spectacular. Please check out Polish Custom Knives for Herman knives. That's where these come from. I'm a fully addicted Herman collector, so that it's a special boy there. Very nice. And because of the texturing there, it doesn't pick up fingerprints like you'd imagine. You'd think it would pick up fingerprints like crazy, but no, it really doesn't. Not 5, it was 4. 4,000. My most expensive Herman before that was, I think, 3,300. No, not 2,500. It was 4. Hope it doesn't rust. Well, Damasteel it's 2 stainless compositions. It's PMC 27, which I believe is nickel based, and RWL 34, both incredibly stainless. So, probably not. Show the Fixie. That is the new Jacob Creates Catch and Cook Chickadee that's made by Millet Knives. It's now a USA production knife, right? So very cool. MagnaCut at, I've got it right here, 63 to 64. Super, super cool. The only micro fixed blade that I ever EDC, I have my other one right here, the one he originally sent to me that he hand ground. But these are now made by Millet Knives, and he sent one to me, and I was like, heck yeah, that's awesome. I got a little, oh, did I cut myself? It's just dead skin, but apparently I cut myself on something. It is very slicey. Very, very, very. What's the black Shiro above the overkill? The 111. This is the one my wife got for me. This is actually heavily used. But it's the one my wife got for me for our 8th anniversary. But this gets used a lot. In fact, I shoved it into an aluminum can on a live stream one time. Super cool. Pocket sword. Almost all of my Shiros are on the left. I have this one rogue Shiro over here. How long is the blade? I think it's 4.5 inches. That's the rule I've always gone by. If a new knife cuts me, you're bonded forever. Every time I get nicked by a knife, I go, oh, I'm going to remember you. And that knife looks back at me like, yeah? Huh? You better watch your back. You were irresponsible with me. I bit you. There is an immediate newfound respect for a knife that nicks you. You automatically, every time you look at it, you're like, that's the one. That's the one that got me. You have to sell it if it cuts you. Personally, it makes me want to carry it more often. I think it irritates me to the point where I'm like, why did it cut me? What was I doing wrong? You know, because it's obviously not the knife's fault most of the time. It's negligence. So then you want to carry it and manipulate it to the point where you understand why you cut yourself, and you end up using it more often. Stop flexing. What do you want me to do? Want me to take this stuff off the table? You want to look at a black rectangle? Oh, not me. Oh, okay. I don't know. You can flex in chat. Look at me. I'm laying my stuff out here. You want to talk about your stuff? Go ahead. Right. What's the knife in the top left corner? The Thor 6XL. Thor 6L. Thor. It's the giant one. This is an integral, not cast. This is a Lightning Anno titanium integral from Reich. Huge pocket sword. Absolutely amazing. You might think that's a seam. It's not an integral. No, not a seam. It is an integral knife. Insane. Super cool. Put the shaman blade on my Edgerati. I don't have an Edgerati. I should get one. Oh, did I see that? What watch am I wearing? This is the new Seiko King Sumo in the night mode. So this is a night mode Seiko Sumo, and I bought it because the color they chose here, this is incredibly legible. It's one of the most legible watches I own. But I like it because it looks like it's glowing all the time. I really like it. It's all black PVD and then a black ceramic bezel. But I've always been a big fan of the Sumo. So the new King Sumo, or is that, well, hold on a sec. Is that right? Yeah. Because there's like a new, it's not the new Samurai. Or is this the new I can't remember. It's the night mode in the Prospect series. I can't remember exactly. I think it's the Sumo. There's like a new Sumo as well. that's like a dust color. I can't remember. Hold on. I'm going to answer this guy's question. Brandon Braham 6130. Have I ever done the devil's lettuce? I'll answer that question. Yes. Exactly 3 times. And every time I hated it. The final straw for me, I was at a house party because everybody kept saying you gotta get through those early ones. 3rd time I sat down in the middle of this hallway, this carpeted hallway, and I was sitting by an electrical socket, and I remember thinking, this electrical socket is impossibly complicated. I've never actually sat down and contemplated how far technology has advanced that allows us to simply power objects in these conveniently placed little sockets there. And I started feeling infinitely smaller compared to this electrical socket, and I realized I don't know anything about my world. I don't know anything about how anything works. This electrical socket is impossibly complicated to me, and it is such a surface level object, and I started to freak out. I can't. My sister was there, and I'm sure I approached her like Frankenstein, but like really fast. And she said it was so weird. I was just talking with people, and you stomped up behind me, and your eyes were all wide, and you said, "We have to go home right now." I got really upset about the electrical socket, and I said, "We have to go. We have to leave now." That was the last time I ever did that. So yeah, that's the extent of my experimentation. No, I was not drinking that. I was terrified to drink. So no, I wasn't. I woke up the next day realizing, like, who cares about electrical sockets, but in that moment, I just remember thinking, I was overthinking it, I was just very upset about how technology had come that far. And it's like that scene in The Matrix where the guy's like, I don't understand how this machine operates, but somebody made it and they understand it. I just know what it does. And I was like, oh my God, like that's me in this electrical socket right now. I was like, I don't know how it works, but I know what it does. That's not enough. I should be able to understand this. And in a sense, like I do understand, but like me in that moment, it was very overwhelming to me. What's left of the letter H? Oh, that's the BMK. Hold on. I got a note here. The ether. You can look it up right now, I think. BMK ether, recommended to me by Sergio, actually. Very nice action. Great front flipper. Can use the thumb hole. Awesome ergo's got that little notch up there. Very slicey, hollow ground. Super cool. Big fan. You'll see an unboxing soon. For free, I broke. I mean, like, I will give free knives away. Boy, doing that live stream must have kind of ignited you guys. There's like, the population's really high in here right now. It's higher than normal. Thank you. Thank you. We capped out at about, 3,000 on the big one, the one that I did. And yeah, my record is 4,000. And, I told everybody a long time ago, the 750K event, I'm not giving away nearly as much as 500K. We'll do it again at 1 million. I didn't over promote it. I didn't do anything crazy. So I thought our maximum was going to be 2,500. It was 3,000. It probably would have been more. I'm actually really glad I have an opportunity to address this. It probably would have been more, but people left after the debacle, well, the perceived debacle with the left-handed Ishtar. And I want to make sure everybody knows now that there's 1,000 people in here. There were 2 reasons why people got mad. One reason was a little bit kind of fair. The other reason was complete and total idiocy. I said over and over and over again, this is a left-handed Ishtar. It will absolutely go to a left-handed person. This is the whole reason I had people clarify left or right-handed. Now, most people don't pay attention. They just click the thing in the green light and make the thing do the thing. I want the knife. So they didn't pay attention at all. They had no idea that I said this right. So when I started drawing names, I said right before I drew, I said, if it comes up as right-handed, I'm skipping you. Just like I said I would. So I start skipping people. And all these just like absolutely brain dead people were like, that's not fair. That's not fair. I'm going to go eat a bag of pine cones. And I was like, well, okay, sorry. It's a left-handed knife. The other reason that people were upset is because I didn't refresh it. And I didn't refresh the participants because I knew that everybody was going to go back and change their comments. Oh yeah, I'm left-handed, wink, wink, right? They're going to change their comments. I was like, no, I'm not going to change. I'm not going to refresh it. I'm going to keep your comments frozen. That keeps the maximum number of honesty, right? Great. Here's the reason some of the people got mad at me, and here's a fair reason. I kept trying to lock out because we kept getting right-handed people. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to make it keywords. So I tried to put in a whole bunch of like keywords that like lefties would type. And it just would not accept it. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to type in lefty. Which obviously does exclude some left-handed people who didn't type specifically that. And we finally got one and it was a lefty. So people were a little irritated by that. There was never a fuss made about it the next day. Everybody who emailed me said, you made the right choice. Good job. The guy who messaged me was like, I'm left-handed. I really appreciate that you stuck to your guns. He showed me, you know, like he told me like I entered as left-handed. It makes me so happy that you do this because, you know, if the lefty knife world sucks. Nobody made a fuss about it. So there was never any drama. But to anybody who is still butthurt about that, here's my message to you. I made exactly the right choice and you'll just have to deal with it. And nobody really cared anyway. So there were probably 300 fuss buckets and they can all go to Reddit. And you know what? Nobody ever said anything. Nope, there was literally nothing the next day. So it must not have been that big of a deal. I don't believe anything you say, Ed. I agree. The whole goal was that it went to a left-handed person. It went to a legitimate left-handed person. I am very happy with my decision, and that's those types of things in front of that many people. I just got to make a call. I was like, I'm in a position right now where no matter what I do, people are going to get mad. So I was like, why even bother with it? I'm going to do what I think is right. And that's what I did. And you know what? Here's the other thing people forget. The dude who was unspecified, I was like, oh crap, we got an unspecified person here. What do I do? I was like, well, I'm going to give it to him. And I was like, no, that's not right. I said, I'm going to give him a different knife. So I gave him the Wee Collinear, which was the unannounced 11th winner of the evening because I didn't plan for that. I should have, but I didn't. And he emailed me. He was so nice. He was like, dude, I'm not a left-handed person. He was like, I'm a right-handed person. I would have accepted it. But as soon as you said, I'm going to give you a different knife, and you gave me the Collinear, which is like a $350 knife, he was like, I'm completely and totally okay with that. I love that. He was like, I would have been fine even if you said you don't win. So he was super cool about it. But I felt like giving him a different premium knife and then continuing to find a legitimate left-handed person was that was the way I wanted to do it. And it worked out. So. Yeah. Well, he's not going to be upset about a free knife, right? But the whole getting mad that I was skipping right-handed people, it's stupid. If you're a DPS warlock, you shouldn't be rolling on a tank shield. Bunch of angry DPS warlocks mad they didn't get the tank shield. It's the tank shield. You can't equip it, dummy. I honestly, there was a time where I was like, maybe there will be people mad tomorrow. And the next day it was crickets and I was like, okay, good. Yeah, you can sell it, but the goal is not to just get... I tell people that's their choice, but the goal is to put knives in people's hands who want them. The goal is to get knives that people wouldn't normally obtain, right? Most people who watch my channel, I'm sure they'd love to get their hands on any number of ultra expensive knives, but they can't. And they got to sit here and watch me accumulate like a treasure trove of... So, of course, in my position, I'm going to go out of my way to obtain knives that most people cannot get and then give them away. So when we isolate like a left-hand specific, and that was a crazy Ishtar. That was a Balinette Miura lefty Ishtar, like super rare. Like that needed to go to a left-handed person that probably really, and he told me, he was like, out of that entire bunch, even if every single knife on that table was left-handed, I still would have picked that Balinette Miura Ishtar because it was just super cool. So that went to a knife guy that's going to handle it. And you know, maybe if down the road he wants to trade it or sell it, that's fine. But no, like I'm not going to take the argument that I cheated anybody out of money because I clarified this ain't going to a right-handed person. Is that a Microtech LUDT? Yeah, that's a full titanium LUDT, a rare American-made all-tie auto, which they're very much non-existent. Hinder XM18 auto, titanium, maybe one or two others on the market right now. As far as full titanium USA autos, it's one of the only ones. Pretty cool. Spaghetti Wizard gonna spaghetti, I agree. Bunch of people spaghettied in their jorts that night. I'm like, sorry. You know? Turn the hot water on in the washing machine and set the soil load to extreme, right? Throw those spaghetti jorts in the washing machine and take a nap. Wash them out. Why are there so few titanium autos? So titanium is not a good material for a steel blade to slam into repeatedly. Manual force, for example, on a Hinder XM18 3.5 inch, manual force where the studs actually do interact with the titanium repeatedly is okay. Same way with like a titanium lock bar that's carbonized. It wears away faster than steel. And it also doesn't have nearly as good impact resistance. It depends, of course, on the steel grade. So manual force is fine. And auto force typically is higher and harder repeatedly. Titanium work hardens, but it also gulls, which can cause issues if the titanium is responsible for those repeated impacts. So you have to have appropriate mitigation, a stop pin, and you need to, most of the force needs to be steel on steel. And so a lot of companies avoid doing titanium autos just to avoid potential problems. Hinder and Microtech, who are super, you know, tolerances and materials and testing over and over again, that they do it, but you won't see a lot of other companies tackle it for now. I'm left-handed, and I'm upset because you stated it was fair. Your keyword choice was poor, and I was excluded because I used left-handed, not lefty. All loot is hunter loot. You're right. That was a legitimate complaint there, Bradford. And you know, I got myself into a situation where the time, like I was trying to get things moving and get things rolling. I had a time limit, and I was like, man, we're going to be here forever. For some reason, it would not accept multiple keywords. And you can go back and watch the live stream. Like I typed it in every way imaginable, even misspelled it. And the system was like, no, you can't do that. And I was like, oh my God. So we were there. We were locked. It wasn't going to be fair no matter what, and I realized that. I was like, it doesn't matter. All I'm doing at the moment is wasting my time. This is futile. We got to reduce it. So I could have wasted another 10, 15 minutes experimenting, and I went forward. And I realized this is going to make some people mad in a legitimate way, and those people who were mad at me for the keyword situation, I think that's legitimate, and I understand that, and I apologize for that. That was legitimate, so I am sorry. I'm sorry about that. But I'll make sure that you have more opportunities in the future, okay? Thanks for still being my friend. Presumably. I did try. I tried. I was in that's a rock and a hard place. People like to give content creators crap. Imagine you have an audience of 3,000 people and they're ravenous for knives, and you're like typing in words on an iPad, like sweating, like, I'm sorry, I'm trying. Imagine that. Most people have no idea. It's hard. Like I had to, I had to do something. Don't mind Ed. Don't mind Ed. You remember playing Skyrim and you go to Whiterun and you get up to about before you get to the steps and there's that guy in front of the fountain, he's yelling and you're like, what's that guy yelling about? And you go around him and you're like, I don't know. Ed's our loud guy in Whiterun. He's alright. He ain't doing nothing. I bet Ed thinks that's funny. Oh, my voice is so like wispy weirdo. God, there's freaking 1,200 people in here. That's amazing. What's going on? You guys get amped up from that last live stream, I guess. Gareth Bull Knives, I think they're awesome. The Chamois is amazing. If I found the right one, if I found a zirconium, like a full... Flip. Happened. My phone just shut off. It has so who knows? Was what happened. That was weird. Sorry about that. But you know, it probably you guys, everybody who's here, you're only going to benefit because it killed a lot of the population. So there were about 1,200 people in here, and I bet a bunch of people just left. So I don't know. Maybe they'll find their way back, but I might have just increased the odds for everybody. I have absolutely no idea why my phone powered off. Oh, never mind. We're literally back up to 1,200 people. Okay. Well, no, I did not. I just told everybody maybe the odds will be better for you. I guess not. I have, just in case there was a power deal, I mean, it says 63%. I went ahead and plugged it in. Samsung, but that's the first time it's ever done that. This is an S23 Ultra. It is the first time that it has ever powered off on its own. But, you know, 2 years, like, maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting time for a new one. I like this one. It's got 500 gigs of memory. Not sure if it came through. Congrats on 750K. Thank you. Sorry if you paid and I didn't see it. Why are there 1,500 people in here right now? Oh my God. There's 1,500 people in here. Normally these live streams cap out at like 1,100 people. What is going on tonight? Well, hey, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Sorry this live stream's so weird. Oh, that was weird. That was a bug. It just dropped back down to 1240. That's weird. That looked like a bot rush there. Yours says 543. Mine says 1,240 people watching, and the rate of chat would imply that that is correct. Yeah. All right. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. There's a bunch of people in here. Thank you for being here. Sorry that it's all buggy tonight. We're going to draw soon. I need to put the last 5 in. Hold on. Oh, that's a fun one. That won't fit, though. That won't fit. We'll have to put a card in for that one. Hold on. Where's my pen? There we go. That's a fun one. I can't believe I haven't given that one away. Okay, that'll be number 1. And then we need a few more. 2. 4. One more. Come on. 5. Perfect. Oh, man. You guys are lucky. Most of the last 5 I just picked were premium just on random chance. Let me pack these in and we'll be good. Hold on. I'm packing prizes, guys. I screwed up the time of the live stream tonight. And that's why we're having to do this during the stream. That's why I didn't get done before. I messed up. Normally I do it at 8. I did it at 7 tonight without thinking about it. Woo, that's a pretty one. God, also, holy moly. And fine, we'll go with that one too. All right. We're good now. Prize is coming very soon. Very, very soon. If you're here, I'm about to pull the prizes out. We're about to draw. Do this. Do it right now. There's a couple of knives in there that are worth over $300. There's a lot of premiums worth over $200, and there's some good budget stuff too. If you want to get on Patreon, just gave away a ton of awesome stuff on Patreon. You can join my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Link to the top of chat. $1 will gain you access to monthly giveaways. Monthly giveaway. Higher tiers gain you access to more. But $1 gains you access to 1 premium giveaway a month. Once a week exclusive content. You'll also gain access to my private knife sales where everything is massively discounted. You'll also gain access to private Patreon buy, sell, trade. You'll also gain access to my private Discord, which is really fun. There's a lot of people there. A lot of cool stuff on Patreon. Higher tiers, $3 tier, you get 2 premium giveaways a month. The $5 tier, you get 3. So we do a lot of fun stuff on Patreon. If you want to support this channel, please join my Patreon. It's linked at the top of chat. What will I use the money for? That is where the channel budget comes from. When I obtain things for content and for my collection, this is where the money comes from. Some people like that, some people don't. But I turned it into content that is otherwise not something that you would normally see on YouTube. Try to make good use of it. I feel like that's, where people would want me to do with it anyway. But usually sometimes I use it to buy prizes that I then turn around and give away during major milestones. So, in this case, the last giveaway was actually all donations, which was really cool. But many times that is what it's used for. So if you want to join, it's at the top of chat. Dude, the jump around with the population is so weird. I watched it go from 1,200 to 1,500, back to 1,000, then to 1,100, and now back up to 1,344. I have no idea what's going on. What's the knife under the D? Pumpkin, 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 pumpkin. All right, I'm not even. Knife under the D. Oh, that's the Serge, Panchenko, and Hawk Rook. I would love to tell you that this is a Chinese production knife you can buy for $200. Unfortunately, it's an American mid-tech that, if you bought it brand new, would cost you $900, but on the secondary market, I'm sure it's a lot more. That's to shave my butt, is what that person says. All right. Good luck with your hairy posterior. No Leatherman on the table. No, but I do personally own three different Leathermans. I own, and this is kind of embarrassing, I own 2 Waves, one black and one silver, and I own a Surge, and I keep the Surge in my truck. What's the fixed blade? It's the Jacob Creates Catch and Cook Chickadee in Magna Cut, made by Millet Knives here in the United States, which is a wonderful small EDC knife. It's actually my favorite micro fixed blade. I really like it. Very cool. I've not played Hightail. I'll tell you what, I just watched the Fable gameplay. Looks pretty cool. Anybody who's interested in the new Fable, because we talk about video games here sometimes, I will play it. One thing must be in the game, and I'll be furious if it's not. They did not touch on the aesthetic changes to your character depending on your morality, like depending on your choices you make. One of the biggest staples of Fable was that when you made good or bad choices, you started to physically change into the type of moral person that you were. It was so cool. They made no mention of that. I have a feeling that they're doing that to drum up conversation and hype, because there's no way they're dumb enough to exclude that system, right? Peter Molyneux and Lionhead, like, they're gone. I don't know where Peter Molyneux... I assume Peter Molyneux went to Neptune, that wacky bastard. No idea. They had better include that system, but I'll tell you what, the most baller move that they could do, because remember, this is a reimagining. They've gone back. This is not like in the same universe or anything, like, not necessarily, but they're not like tied to some like continuity. It's not like in the future or anything. It's a reimagining. The most baller move that they could do is not only that they make sure and include that system. If they bring back Jack of Blades, I will lose my mind. The best thing that they could do is hide it. And then we find out like mid-game, Jack of Blades is fucking about, you know? Like, Jack of Blades coming back. I'd be so pumped, man. I'd be so excited. Jack of Blades is one of the coolest bad guys to ever be in any RPG. He's so cool. I love it. If you would all do me a favor before we draw for knives, if you would all make sure that you have liked the live stream. Please make sure that you are, in fact, subscribed to my channel. If you're not, I would very much appreciate that you subscribe. And please make sure that your notifications are turned on. Am I ready for the snowstorm? Yeah, I'm always ready. I'm always ready. I drive a 3/4 ton turbo diesel. I'm ready. The house is also ready. More importantly, the house is also ready. But I'm not trapped. I can go wherever I want. It can snow 2 feet and I'll be fine. It won't. I bet we'll get 6 inches. That's what I think. I live in Kansas, so we're on the top tip of it. It's snowing right now. There's maybe 1.5 inches on the ground. It's not bad. I expect to get another 3 to 5 inches overnight and maybe another 1 to 2 inches tomorrow. But who knows? It's not, I mean, it's a normal snow. Like, so far it looks like a normal Kansas winter storm. So, okay, let's start moving stuff. The kiddos and the wifey are waiting on me to finish so that we can watch our movie. So I will do this and then abruptly leave. Almost as abruptly as the live stream ending or glitching out earlier. I thought maybe, I was like, is my phone like overheating? Is that why it shut down? It was, you know, room temperature, just normal. So I don't know. It obviously, something crashed and it had to shut down. I've never had that happen before. Really, by the way, we didn't talk about this. Really enjoying the new bare knuckle. This is such a good knife, guys. The American Magna Cut and aluminum bare knuckle for $185 or so. Really good knife. Exceptional. Highly recommendable. As you will find out in the upcoming review that I just spoiled. Oh no, you saved us 20 minutes of rambling. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting. I know this is annoying. I'm counting out to make sure I got 20. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We have too many. Why do we have so many? Well, I guess we have extras for some reason. Whatever. 22 knives. Hold on, let me look. Okay. I just put too many in there. It doesn't matter. We'll give them all away. Sorry, I messed it up. Okay, let me get the iPad. If you're not entered, make sure that you enter right now. Go to the description, leave your comment. Oh my God, this song sucks. Skate or die. Shut up. Okay, we got the wheel ready. We got comment picker ready. Let me load up the link. Hey, wow, almost 1,500 people in here, guys. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Absolutely amazing. %100% battery on the iPad. Here we go. We're going to refresh the page. And there we go. Scroll down. Let's put that entry link in there. There it is with the appropriate date and everything. The filter is on. No keywords. Let's see how many comments we have. Probably a lot. Holy moly, we have 1,610 comments. So this is the most people I've had on a regular live stream for a long time. I don't know what's happening. Probably because there were 3,000 plus on the last stream, and like that live stream got 11,000 views total. So there were a ton of people. I'm guessing the algorithm has just given me a chance here with live streams. So that's cool, but I appreciate it. I'm happy so many of you got notifications. Let's go ahead and find out who won. The winner. There's 2 winners tonight, by the way. If you win, you get to pick 2 pouches. You keep whatever's inside. Trent Kearns, 2102. Much thanks for the ticket, Rock on MC. I don't know what the ticket means, but maybe chance to win. But yeah, congratulations. Now, everybody, please go slow. This is the first of 2 winners tonight, so we'll draw again. He's right there. Immediately found him. Immediately found him. All right, congratulations. You get to pick 2. Now, obviously, we have 22 knives out here for some reason. I have a feeling something's in here that's not supposed to be in here, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Who knows? If I ended up putting one of my own customs in here, I'm obviously going to switch it out. I'm going to call it right now so people don't get mad. If I accidentally put one of my own knives in here, I'm going to switch it. Because who knows what I did, right? In that state of panic. But as long as it's a natural giveaway item, you can have it. 1 through 10 up top, 1 through 10 on bottom. You can say one of the side knives. Just specify what you want. Purple T. I'm just waiting for him to choose. Trent said 20. So number 20, you get to pick 2, man. Specify the row and the number within the row that you want. Like top row, you know, top row 8, bottom row 2 or whatever. Like just let me know. Top row, bottom row, 1 through 10, 1 through 10, 2 on the sides. Just give me the details. Top 6, bottom 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bottom 20. Ooh. There's definitely a knife in here. This one, also a knife. My expert opinion. Top one here. Ah, you got a good one here. We got the Vostede. What do they call this one? This guy is in S35EN and has that really cool, almost wood-looking micarta. We have the button-operated top liner lock there. The Navaja. It's a nice one for sure. This one. Oh, you got the Proximal. Hey, somebody got it for free. Wonderful. You didn't have to pay $100 for this $50 knife. It's yours. It's actually a really great knife. It's just they just want too much money for it. So congratulations on both of those. Nice picks, honestly. Please make sure to email me at metalcomplex87@gmail.com. Don't forget that 87. Some people forget. Make sure to include, please listen, make sure to include your full first and last name, your shipping information, and the 2 knives that you won. A lot of people miss one or multiple details there. So include that. You will get an email from me no later than Friday of next week. I'll confirm with you and give you tracking. Do not be alarmed if I totally ghost you until Friday of next week. That's just when I do my shipping. Since I, for some reason, have never hired anyone to help me with this channel, and I run the entire thing as well as all of my other social media accounts entirely by myself, which is probably not the best thing for my sanity, but we're gonna do it. At least to 1 million. Maybe we get to 1 million and we hire somebody. But for now, it's just me. We are now going to slip these in right here. What are you? Oh, I see. Okay. That's why. Okay. It's time to draw. We will refresh. Refresh. And we're going to put the link in again. There it is. Filters on. And we're going to get the comments. Part of the reason I like doing it this way is the manual process, the authenticity for everybody to see. I know that there's better ways of doing it, but I like this because everybody can see every part of the process. Now a few more. 1651. What time is it? We got a couple minutes left. Let's go. Somebody could win a huge jackpot with 2 bonus knives because of my mistake. Lewis Cypher 7665. Good luck, everyone. Teal L. Tonight's L was a W. Not here. Give him a sec, Lee. Give him a sec, Lee. There he is right there. Lewis is right there. He says, I'm here. Congratulations, Lewis. Top 1 through 10, bottom 1 through 10. Specify the number and the row. And they're yours. All right, calm down, guys. Calm down. Let's see what he gets. Let him talk. It's hard for him to talk if everybody's flying in chat. Top 8, bottom 4. He's like, I've been ready. I'm ready. I've been ready for this day for a long time. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And did he say bottom 4? Top 8, bottom 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna look at this and see. Oh, no way. You freaking guy. Ah! So this, number one, this is a fixed blade and a coin. And look at this. Look at this. It's also a coin and a fixed blade. Ah, it's so funny. Here's year 2. You're going to be pumped. I told myself the very first fixed blade winner would win the Vero fixed blade that is premium. So I think this is actually M390. Let me look at the box. This is the Vero. No, that's wrong. It's the Axon fixed blade, which I think is M390. So you're going to get that one. And there's the sheath for it. And you're also going to get a Kaiser fixed blade. Drop bear fixed 3 in 1095. Hold on, let me pull it out here. Actually pretty awesome. Like a super, like, all-purpose fixed blade. Super cool. I actually really like this one. This is an awesome utility fixed blade. And yes, it also has a sheath. I'm not going to pick it up. But more importantly, you get to spin the wheel twice for a chance at a huge jackpot. Huge. This is huge. You see what's going on here? You want the gold spaces. I mean, the spaghetti wizard, maybe. Spin again means spin again. Spaghetti wizard means that you get a gas station knife. Jackpot means you win everything else in all of the pouches all at once. So, all he has to do is say go, and I have to be able to read it, and then I will spin it. You say go, and the moment I see it, I'm going. Obviously, we won't line up perfectly. Go. Okay, I got it. Are you kidding me? No, he didn't get it. That was so close. Oh, God. Oh, God. You guys are going to crucify me in chat. You're going to crucify me. I'm sorry. That was real close, man. All right. You get one more spin, okay? Let it go, and I'll hit it again. That would have been the biggest jackpot I've ever given away. Good guys, calm down. Let me see him. Go. Wait, was that him? Yeah, that's him. Go. Here we go. Come on, he can do it. Come on. I'd love to give you everything. It's going to end up in the same freaking... It ended up in Blue Poo Poo Town. No. But, 2 pretty awesome wins here. We cleared 2 coins. 2 coins gone, but... couple of awesome fixed blades. So I hope you enjoy these. Please make sure to email me at metalcomplex87@gmail.com with your first and last name, your shipping information, and the exact 2 knives that you want. Don't worry if I don't email you until Friday of next week. That's when I do my shipping. Guys, 2 coins gone means I add 2 premium knives to the jackpot pool. So now jackpot is everything left on the table, plus 2 additional mystery premium knives that are valued at around $200. So, pot's still very, very heavy and ongoing. What an amazing live stream with an enormous number of people tonight. An additional 300 or 400 people came in. Sorry that it was all weird. I need your professional print. I go with a Gen 3 Combat Troodon Signature Series Luminary. I just got the Luminary. Go with the Combat Troodon. The Luminary is cool. I really don't like it compared to the Combat Troodon. The Combat Troodon is it's more powerful. It feels more microtechy. I don't even care that it doesn't have the ZBP. The Combat Troodon is the superior choice, and it'll cost you less. I'm telling you, 100%. A lot of times I ride the fence on stuff like that. The Combat Troodon is the right choice. Luminary's fine. It's so expensive, and it's so not satisfying to deploy. Go with the Combat Troodon for sure. Thank you all for being a part of my live stream. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for getting me to 800,000 subscribers. My God. Crazy deal. I have to go. It's movie time. We're watching Marvel chronologically with the kids. And we are on Captain Marvel, which should be fun. So, that's what we're doing. Anyways, I hope you all have an excellent rest of your Friday evening and an excellent rest of your weekend. Bye.